Hey everybody, it's Miss Hildreth. This is day 2. Agenda for the day. Students will watch a video and use Rome's beginning and the geography article to complete the question. Okay, so it says students will read the Rome's beginning and geography, and then they will complete slides 10 and 11. And if you want, you can follow along as I read it. So if you want to listen to me, but you do have to follow along on the worksheet. Okay, so you're going to watch the video of Rome's beginning and geography. And then you're going to scroll down to slides 10 and 11. All right, so here is, my computer's being wacky today. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Rome's beginning and geography. According to legend, Rome was founded by twin brothers named Romulus and Remus. They were the sons of the Princess Rhea and the Roman god of war, Mars. To keep them safe from an enemy's plot to kill them, Princess Rhea placed her boys in a basket and sent them down the Tiber River. It is said a female wolf found them and took care of them until a shepherd adopted them. Once the boys reached manhood, they decided they wanted to build a city and rule over it as kings. They had a contest to see who would be the most powerful ruler between the two of them. When it seemed that Remus was winning, Romulus became angry and killed him. As legend has it, Romulus then became the first king of Rome and named the city after himself. Where was Rome located? Ancient Rome was located, I'm right here on the left-hand side above the map. Ancient Rome was located in the middle of the Italian peninsula. A peninsula is a piece of land surrounded by water on 3 sides. The Italian peninsula is 150 miles wide and 600 miles long. It is surrounded by the Adriatic, Ionian, and Mediterranean Sea. So there's our map. You should remember these places, the Alps. You saw them yesterday when you were working on your map. So, what were the advantages of Rome's location? Rome was situated 15 miles from the Mediterranean Sea. It was far enough inland to keep the Romans safe from the invaders, and it was in the central location for trading and traveling. Rome's geographic position on the Mediterranean Sea also made it easier to conquer new lands in the region. Okay, now I'm going up here. Rome was located along the Tiber River. Just like the rivers of other ancient civilizations, the Tiber River provided fresh water for the people and animals who lived near it. They used it for drinking, bathing, and watering their crops. The river was also used for traveling and trading, providing a quick, direct route to the Mediterranean Sea. 2 mountain ranges, the Apennines, which is right here, and the Alps in the northern part, provided protection for the people of Rome. The Apennine Mountains stretch from the northern Italy to southern Italy, and the Alps form a natural boundary along the northern border. It was difficult for invaders to pass through the rugged mountains. The mountain ranges provided a natural obstacle with high peaks, snowy ridges, and rugged terrain. Rome also had the advantage of being built on 7 hills. The hills were steep, and it made it easy for the Romans to protect themselves from invaders. They could spot invaders from a distance and defend themselves easily from the elevated position. The Romans were well fed due to the rich volcanic soil they used for farming. Most people lived in farming communities, and some of their main crops were grapes, olives, and wheat. They made wine with the grapes, olive oil with the olives, and bread with the wheat. These items were a common part of their diet and were also used for trading. Okay, so you're going to use this article. You're going to come down here, and I already did it, but you're going to click on, so you're going to look at the box, and it says the directions first say, using the passage list 2 to 3 advantages of each of Rome's location that is listed. Okay, so if we scroll over, our first location was Rome was built 15 miles from the inland from the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so I came over here, and our first paragraph was Rome was situated 15 miles from the inland from the Mediterranean Sea. It was far enough inland to keep the Romans safe from invaders. So I came back over here, and I clicked in the box, and I put it kept the Romans safe from invaders. So I gave you one. Now you got to come up with at least 1 to 2 more. And you're going to do that for each of the locations. So like Rome was located along the Tiber River. Tell me 2 advantages. Rome was built on 7 hills. Give me 2 advantages. Okay, and you're going to do that for each box. You'll click over, you'll change your font, make it big enough so we can read it, change the color, make it something that I can read, please, because if I can't read it, I'm not grading it. Okay? All right, then down here at the bottom, and I have one completed, but on the left-hand side, and I shouldn't have, I guess, said place, because there's people and other words too, but you're going to match the words with the descriptions on the right-hand side. Okay, so it's like completing the sentence. So this first one says, a peninsula is a piece of land surrounded by 3 sides of water is the correct answer. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to scroll back up real quick. If you look, you're going to find these sentences in the passage. A peninsula is a piece of land surrounded by water on 3 sides. Now, is the wording going to be exactly the same? No, not necessarily. But you will find the information in the passage to be able, to complete and put these together in the sentences. Put the word with the sentence. Okay. So if you have trouble, please feel free to email me or ask me if you're in class. There was something else and if you are at school, I will have a printed copy of this passage, article, whatever you want to call it, so that if you would rather read it off the paper, you can, or you can read it digitally. It's totally up to you. So that is day 2. If you have your map done from day 1, which was slide 7, and when you complete slides 10 and 11, go ahead and turn it into Google Classroom. Rewatch this video as much as you need to. If you have any questions, like I said, contact me. If not, have an awesome day. It's Sunday and it is sunny, so go outside. It's a little chilly, but at least it's sunny. So talk to you soon. Bye-bye.